this is Lena from the Soap Obsession Bath and Body Shop, back with you to make another soap. And this time we're going to be doing another different soap, one that I'm just experimenting with, something I haven't done before. And I'm going to be doing an 100% avocado oil soap. Now for this I'm going to do differently in the sense that I'm going to do like a test soap or control, I guess maybe you can say, where before I add any of my fragrance or any additives, I'm going to pour some off. So I'm going to pour some of my soap off into one of these little star, into the star mode. Alright, so I'm going to have one that doesn't have any additives. Well, it's going to have one additive, and that is the sodium lactate. That's already mixed in with the lye solution. And then once I put that in, then I'm going to pour off then I'm going to add in my I got some coconut milk here and some kaolin clay, and I'm going to add some sugar as well. I want to keep this vegan, so I'm going to only add white sugar. And I'm using aloe water and cactus. This is from Crafter's Choice Wholesale Supplies Plus. Alright, this is a beautiful fragrance. I love it. It's one of my favorites. The only thing about this, the first time I used it, I remember it accelerating and I had to hurry up and get everything into the mold. This is when I first started the soap. The soap did turn out good, but the second time I did it, I didn't blend as much. Make sure I had very low temperatures when I soaped. So my colors, I'm going to use Evergreen from Wholesale Supplies Plus Crafter's Choice, Evergreen mica powder. Alright, from what I understand, this has a little blue tinge to it, which is cool. And also I'm going to be doing some TD, which I already got mixed with water. Alright. So I'm just going to blend this lightly. Okay, it's going to take, most likely it's going to take a long time to trace anyway, but I definitely just want to make sure to have as much time as possible when it comes to, after I add the fragrance. So I don't want that to be an issue. So blend lightly. And as you can see, that's already turning some weird color. I don't know what that's about. So again, this is avocado oil. That is a shocker to me. That is turning that color. I'm going to go ahead and add in my coconut milk and kaolin clay. And then I got some sugar water here. I got a little bit more water than I wanted. I warmed it up and then added some sugar to it. So this will probably make it a little more thinner, which is okay considering the fact that our fragrance may speed it up, but I'm still tripped out by this. Let's blend in our additives here, and we're actually kind of thick, which is crazy. I did not expect this. This is definitely not going as planned. Oh boy. Get you back in frame here. So this is thickening it up a lot more than I thought it would. So it looks like when it comes to this, coconut milk and the sugar is probably the reason for that. Split off for my evergreen here. This is mixed with water, so hopefully that should loosen things up a little bit. So we're going to go ahead and pour some of this off. Okay, got a lot of it there. Okay, put a little bit more. Alright, and yeah, that's thinning it out some. I'm hoping that green is nice and vibrant. Sometimes I have some issues with my colors. Alright, we're going to go ahead and mix in white here. Put a lot of TD in here, probably a little bit more than I wanted, but that's okay. I forgot to say this fragrance does discolor, so I guess the extra TD might be helpful in, you know, keeping a nice white. It says it discolors to a light tan. Now, the really scary part, this is still nice and loose, is putting in our fragrance oil and hoping we don't have any bad reactions. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour it in each one. Alright, I'm gonna quickly blend it in by hand, and then we will, I'm gonna work fast to get into my mold. Let me get my mold. Got my 1 pound mold here, so I'm gonna try to work fast. I'm spilling my fragrance out. That's not cool. Don't like that. And then let's go ahead and let's do our TD real quick, and let's get this in the mold. Alright, seems to be loosening it up a little bit actually, rather than making it thick, but I don't want to mess around with this too much. I think we're going to have some extra left over to have a little star, which would be nice. Okay, so we got some of that in there. Put a little bit more. Just gonna put it in there, and then we'll do a little bit of a hanger swirl. Look at that, that's still nice and fluid. Oh, that's great. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour that in. It's definitely gonna need a hanger through it the way it's going. Okay. Let's go ahead. Doesn't have to have a hanger through it, but I think I am going to do it. I haven't used my hanger in a while, so I am. Alright, so this is turning out better than I thought. The fragrance is behaving nicely. I'm sure the extra water that was added helped as well. Okay, and I'm filling it up to the top here. Okay, I'm gonna put some more of the green on top. Let's go ahead and bang this down. It's looking really good. Really good. I'm excited about this. I just hope, you know, that with the additives, that this has a really, really nice lather to it. And it seemed like it didn't take as long to, you know, thicken up as, like, say for instance, olive oil does. So I'm supposed to be swirling using the hanger swirl. So let's go ahead and let's do that. This is still a great consistency. And go through again, come up a little bit higher actually. And as you can see, it's now running off the sides of the mold. Cleaned up nicely. Alright, let's go ahead and just do some swirling on top. I'm really loving this color. This green and evergreen and this white is looking great together. I hope the color, well, you know, I know it does have some blue undertones to it, so I'm looking forward to see what it actually looks like for the Alright, so here we are. This is our aloe water and cactus soap. It looks great. Alright, I'm hoping that these colors stay just as beautiful and vibrant after it finishes its thing. Alright, here's a better look at it, and alright, I'll see you back for the cut. We are back to cut up our avocado oil soap, and here is our little loaf here. It is so cute. I love the swirling on the top. Now I don't know if I mentioned it before, but this the fragrance did have vanilla in it, so as you can see, it has this color. This is more of a yellowish tint, and I kind of feel like that may also have something to do with the oil itself. Maybe not actually, but still looks great. I'm happy with it. I did unmold my little stars, so here is the plain avocado oil with just sodium lactate in it. Okay, kind of has a beige color to it. Okay, this is the one that is unscented but has all the additives. Okay, and then here are the two scented ones. All right, so the smaller one I'm going to use for my testing, to do the lather test, along with the one with that doesn't have any other additives. And this is probably one I'm going to put out. If it turns out well, this is what I'll put out for customers to pick up and smell. All right, so this has been sitting like 3.5 days, I would say, so it's pretty hard. All right, it got into the mold nicely, but it took a while to firm up. And there we have it. There are those swirls. Okay, now when I say firm up, I mean it just, I thought maybe by 2 days it would be ready to unmold, but it wasn't. But look at that, very nice. The hanger swirl. I don't use it that often. I should use it more. But also this color is really pretty. It does have a sort of a blue tinge to it. I think when you use less, that shows up more. But I think I used enough to get that nice green to come out. All right, so looking good. Got a little air pocket there, but that's okay. Looks great in the inside. And I love this fragrance. It's one of the first, I believe, I bought when I started making soap. So great fragrance. And here it is. Oh, those are some really nice swirls there. Very nice. And I don't think I'm going to cut anything off the back here. Oh, I could, but I don't know if I want to actually, so I'm just going to leave that. All right, and so looks pretty good. So here is the unscented one, or the one with no additives other than the sodium lactate. I'm going to take off my watch. So here it is. Rub it together. So it is slimy. It does have that sliminess to it. I don't know if you can see it good here. Put some more water on it and rub. Getting some more bubbles actually. Put more I put more water on it. There's a few more bubbles, but the bubbles disappear the longer you rub it. So bring it close in. All right, so you got a little bit of bubbles there, but there is that sliminess there. So okay, yeah. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, it does have that sliminess. Okay, so that is the unscented one. Okay. All right, so putting it down and rubbing it in again. I'm sorry, I'm not in frame here. Let me come over some more. So here it is. So it's some nice bubbles actually. Just rubbing it together. Alright, that is not too bad. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one. This is the one I really want to test because this is the one that I may sell. This is the one with all the additives. Let's go. And look at that. It's bubbling up nicer already. Okay, it's got a few more bubbles. Put some more water on it. Okay, I think I like that one better. Alright, and there is no sliminess. I don't feel any sliminess out of this. Okay, it's more lotion-like, I would say. Definitely more lotion-like. Very creamy lathers. smooth. I like the way it feels. All right. A little bit more water. So more water makes it bubble up more. Okay. So the one with the additives, with the milk and the sugar, there we are. That definitely does bring about a nice lather. Okay, we're gonna try our additive sample with the washcloth. Alright. Try not to splash water everywhere. Alright, so I see it sudsing up nicely in the washcloth. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try to bring it over without making too much of a mess. Got some suds there. Alright, so it's got some nice bubbles there. Okay. So, I like this. I like the avocado oil with a bunch of additives. It needs that milk and I do believe sugar that we put in it in order to bring about some nice bubbles. So the one with just the sodium lactate only, you know, it bubbled up some, but it was slimy. It's very much similar to olive oil soap. Okay, but we put some additives in it and it brings about a really nice lather. So I do like that. My skin feels very soft. Has a very lotion-like feel to it. This is really, really nice. Really, really nice. All right, so I would say I recommend this, the avocado oil soap, if you are going to boost it with some additives like milk and a type of sugar, even honey if you like. So turned out really, really nice, and I'm happy I can put those bars on sale because I love that fragrance. All right, so let me know down in the comments if you've done this before, what's your experience, whether you think it's worth it or not, and you can always check us out, what we currently offer at thesoapobsession.com, and thank you for watching.